Yeah.
Hey guys, so the first thing that I'm gonna do is apply my primer all over my face as a makeup base. And then I already did my brows off camera, and then I'm going to take my foundation and then just shape my eyebrows at the top so that it can blend well with my foundation. I didn't use concealer for this part to avoid that white line from appearing. So I'm just quickly gonna do that, and after that I'm gonna make sure that I apply my foundation, the same foundation that I used for that top brow, and then I'm going to apply it all over my face. Next, I'm going to take my foundation brush and make sure that my foundation is blended very well. Take your time with blending, guys, and make sure that your foundation is smooth and blended well onto your skin. For this part, I'm just taking a smaller brush from Hermosa Floor Cosmetics, and I'm just like making sure that all my edges are blended very well, and then that there are no harsh lines. Next, I'm taking my powder from Revlon Cosmetics, and I'm just going to set my eyelid and making sure that it's ready and prepped for my eyeshadow. So the first palette that I'm going for is from Makeup Revolution, and I'm going to take this light brown and just apply it all over my eyelid as my base. Next, I'm taking this palette from Drugstore, and I'm just going to apply it and create a crease higher than my normal crease so that I can be able to cut it there. Make sure that you blend your eyeshadow very well. Take your time with blending, pick up more product as you go. And then next, I'm also going back to my Makeup Revolution palette, and I'm using this brown color with my small brush, and I'm applying it on top of that pink that I applied first to make it darker. And then now to cut my crease, I'm taking my Rimmel London long lasting soft matte full coverage concealer to cut my crease. So I'm just taking my time with this part because I want my crease to be perfect. So I'm just using this brush from Hermosa Floor. This is the one that I use to shape my brows also. So I'm just gonna keep on doing that and create the shape that I want for that crease to be perfect. As you guys can see, my other eye is great. I love it. And then I'm going on to my other eye. So for my crease, I'm going back to my Makeup Revolution palette, and I'm using this gold shade, and I'm going to apply it in the middle of where I cut my crease. Just making sure that I'm doing this in dipping motions, and I'm not blending, I'm just patting the product onto that concealer. so that my eyeshadow doesn't lift. Keep going back to take in more product and apply it. If you're not satisfied, apply more product until you are satisfied with how it looks. And then now I'm going back to that palette and I'm using this white shade. It's not shimmery, but like it's white, and I'm using it at the corners of my eye, using a very small brush to apply that. Now I'm taking this shimmery rose gold color and I'm applying it on my tear ducts. Now I'm going in with this light brown shade and I'm just going to blend that at the outer corners of my eye to blend everything together and to actually like get rid of that harsh line so that everything can be smooth and blended together. To finish off my eye look, I am taking this eyeliner, this gold eyeliner from Essence Cosmetics, and I'm just like drawing a line where I cut my crease to give it that extra shimmer where I cut my crease. I am loving this eye look already, you guys, so I'm just giving you guys a quick up close. So for contouring, I'm taking my LA Girl Pro concealer in the shade Toffee and I'm applying it on my under eye. This is just going to be a base for the highlighting part, so I'm just taking that and applying it all over my under eye and I'm going to let it set. For contouring, I'm also taking the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Chestnut and I'm going to apply it on my cheekbones, on my jawline and on my forehead, and I'm just going to also let that set with the other concealer so that I can have the full coverage that I want. So I'm just taking a damp beauty blender and I'm just going to blend all of that concealer, making sure that it's blended very well. And then next, to highlight more of my face, I'm taking my Rimmel London concealer and I'm applying it on my under eye, on my nose, at the top of my lip, at the bottom of my lip and on my forehead. So while I'm knitting that set, I'm taking my brush and I'm just going to define my contour, and I'm just going to take that Revolution palette and using that light brown shade to actually set the chestnut concealer that I used for contouring. So as you guys can see, I'm going on and I'm blending everything together. I'm blending my concealer and making sure that it's alright. And then next I'm going back to my LA Girl Pro concealer in the shade Chestnut and I'm going to shape my nose and I'm applying it as you guys can see. To blend that, I am taking my brush from Hermosa Flor, this angled brush, and I'm just going to blend all of that concealer on my nose and making sure that it's smooth and there are no harsh lines. Next, I'm taking my Revolution palette and I'm going to define my nose contour again using the same brush, and I'm just going to apply that where I applied my concealer. And so to set my face, I'm taking my Revlon Candid Collection powder in the shade 002, and I'm going to just press it onto my skin and making sure that my concealer is set. So I'm gonna do that on my under eye, I'm gonna do that on my nose, I'm gonna do that on top of my lip, and I'm gonna do that at the bottom of my lip. I love this powder so much, you guys. It's perfect. It sets your under eye so well. As you guys can see the difference, like it's amazing. So to define my contour more, I'm just going to take that powder and just like apply that below my contour. As you guys can see, this gives your contour more definition. So now I'm just going in with my blush and I'm just going to apply that on my cheeks. Make sure that you're smiling when you apply your blush so you know exactly where to apply it. And then now I'm taking my Revolution palette for highlighting, and I'm going to take that same rose gold color that I used for my inner corners of my eye, and I'm just going to highlight my face, highlight my brow bone, highlight my nose. And now I am taking my eyeliner from my regular store and I'm just going to outline the lower part of my eye. So use a blending sponge again to like just like hold that part steady so that you don't you can have like a straight line when you are applying your eyeliner. Apply that to your satisfaction. And then next for my winged liner, I'm using the Essence Cosmetics liquid liner, and I'm just going to create a winged eyeliner at the top of my eye. For setting spray, I am using the Scarlet Beauty setting spray, and I'm just going to set and seal everything together. I got the setting spray at Mr. Price, you guys, and I love it so far. This was my first time using it and I am extremely happy. So for mascara, I am using the Essence Cosmetics I Love Extra Volume Mascara to just like apply that on my lashes. So I went ahead and I finished the rest of my face, put on some lashes and put on my lipstick. Guys, I am so in love. I was extremely happy with this look, and thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys learned how I did my makeup. I hope you guys picked up some skills here and there, and I'll show you guys the rest of my outfit at the end of this video. I love you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, comment, and you know, thank you so much. Bye.